tryna get paid, niggas tryna take my money, no way. I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slapped. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene, bitch.
What is up, boys? It is your boy, Woo Daddy here, back at it again with another video. And no, I am not an extra on Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy.
He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. He wasn't good enough for her.
I just wore a beanie today. Don't roast me in the comments, okay? I already see you. Oh, you got a little beanie on. He looks like a fucking emo. You know, shut the fuck up, okay? Today is a story time. And today we're gonna be talking about how the boys got pulled over by cops in a bike gang. Not the bike gang that you're thinking about. So it was mine and my cousin Dustin's friend's birthday party, and his name's Brian. And we've known Brian since we were like, I don't know, 10 years old. So it was a childhood friend, so we have always went to his house. But it was his, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. Like his 16th birthday, I think. It was his 16th birthday, and all the boys were there. Me, Dustin, Chance. I'm gonna put you in the video, baby. Chance, Will, Nathan, but we call him Nate. And then 3 other people that I forgot their names. But if you guys can comment your names down below, and whoever was at that party, or a sleepover party type thing, put it in the comments below. Alright, the 4 magic words I like to say in my videos. Let's set the story. It was Brian's birthday party, like I said. He's turning 16, and I don't know that night, but we just got all our bikes. Like, it was like 5 kids ride their bikes, okay? It was in the middle of the night too. It was like 2 a.m. You know when the boys are buzzing and you're just like, okay, we're hungry. And his mom didn't really care what we did, so we're like, yo bro, let's sneak out, okay? Because his room was, okay, here's his room, here's the garage, and it's like kind of connected together. So we went out of his room into the garage, opened up the garage door so his mom didn't hear us, and then we like slid our bikes down, because we all brought our bikes because we were gonna go, that's pretty much like our cars, because he didn't have the license and we didn't have our permits, so we just kind of brought all our bikes together. But anyways, we snuck our bikes under the garage door and like pushed them out, and we're like, and then Brian's over there like trying to like lift the door so it doesn't shut on us. So he's like, come on guys, come on, let's go, come on, let's go. Like whispering, like, but also panting at the same time, because we're like fat asses trying to get out of the small garage doorway. Okay, so anyways, we got out of the garage doorway, okay, and everybody, okay, we're on the sidewalk, and we're like, okay, so what do we want to eat? There's nothing open. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and then light bulb. Somebody, I don't know who, said, let's go to Subway. So we go to the Subway, and it's about 5 blocks away from his house. So like a 15-minute bike ride to his house and back to Subway. So we went on our bikes. We went on the bikes, okay, my fat ass was all the way in the back, because bitch, I was on a mountain bike, and I didn't know how the gears went, so whenever I tried to push the gears, I didn't know which ones I was pushing, so I was probably breaking the gears while I was fucking riding this thing. So I was all the way in the back, and they're like, hey Cody, don't drag, and I'm like, bitch, I'm all the way in the back, I don't know how these gears work, I'm on Brian's mountain bike, and I don't know how to make it like go faster, because like I feel like I was pushing extra hard, but like the pedals were loose, because I think it was like in like 4th gear, But anyways, we fucking get stopped. Or, never mind. Rewind. We don't get stopped, but, we turn the corner, and then there's this guy. Gets out of his truck. It looks like he was on his phone. I don't know who spotted it. I think it was Dustin, but he's like, "Hey, dude, there's a guy on his phone," and it looked like he's looking at us. And I think it was like a guy that just got off work or something, because it was like 2 or 3 a.m. So it was either somebody getting off work or somebody like forgetting something, and they just saw us right up all their house. It was like 5 kids on a bike with no helmets, or because that's a no-no, and you see people, when they see kids with no helmets on, they have to call somebody. So that might be somebody who ringy-dingy the fudge, or the piggies, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, we're halfway there, and we're just riding around. My butt is getting really sore, actually. That's why half the way I was like pushing on my bike with my 2 legs, so I was like trying to push off the ground because my legs were so sore. And you can see in the picture, because the picture is going to be the thumbnail of the whole night. Anyways, I was big like I am now, but like I think I was like extra set. Like I was a set heavier than I was, because this is like before high school. So it was like, wait, did I say 2 years? No, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. This is 5 years ago. Never mind. This is a 5-year-old story. But anyways, this was before high school. But anyways, a bunch of middle school kids, and me, my fat ass, trying to like another extra block until I get to the subway. But anyways, we get there. So we're there, and there's like nobody there. It's open, but nobody's there. The girl at the register is outside smoking a ciggy, and she sees us like, "Where's your parents? Where's your mom?"
Your mom at, nigga.
We're there, and she's like, "Where's your parents?" And we're like, "Oh, don't worry, we live just a block away." Not true, we're like 5 blocks away. But anyways, we're like, "Yeah, we're hungry, late night, and mom was asleep, so we just rode our bikes all the way to the subway." And she's like, "Oh, okay, just sit down. Well, let's get your order first, and then you guys can sit down and we'll get it ready." So anyways, I just told the boys, I'm really plain. If you know me, I'm just a meatball sub type of guy with American cheese, that white cheese on, and melted toasted. So that's my menu if you ever want to give me Subway. Meatball sub, melted white American cheese. And you bet my fat ass got the foot-long meal, $5 foot-long when you buy 2. You bet my fat ass got that foot-long. Anyway, we ate that foot-long, and I don't know why, the food at 3 a.m. just hits different, and it tastes way better. So I was eating this foot-long at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, and it just felt good. It just tasted good. Me and the boys are buzzing. I don't know why, but I think Brian threw his, like, because he ordered like a turkey sandwich, and they gave him like ham on the other half because they ran out of turkey or something. So he threw the ham at Chance in the face, and like we're like laughing, and the woman's like scowling at us like from the register, because I think we like made her mad. Like mid-smoke, we came up to her and ordered food, but she's like at the register, and we're like, okay, let's just dip, because we're already done with our food. We're just playing around at this point, so we left. And then this is where the story gets extra juicy. But anyways, so the subway was on like this lot, and the lot was next to a grocery store. And if you don't know what Welco is, I'll put a picture right here. We're by the Welco, and they had this soil stacked up in like squares. So there was this mountain of soil that you can like climb on, what you weren't supposed to do, but it's 3 a.m. and who the hell would tell teenagers that you can't climb on top of soil bags in the middle of the night? Nobody was fucking there. So we were there, and some racist ass kid, I don't know what this was, the nameless kid, and he yells out, Nigga! He yells the N-word, the hard R. He yells out the hard R. And at 3 a.m. in the motherfucking morning, this is Staten, Oregon. Or, no, Jefferson, Oregon. This is kind of like Sweet Home, but even more redneck. And this was one of the redneck kids. And he yelled out the N-word so loud, you can hear it from like 3 blocks away. Dude, that kid was retarded. I forgot his name, bro. But that kid was racist as hell. Well, there was only 6 of us, right? 6 or 5 of us. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. But we already looked suspicious, already being there at 2 or 3 a.m. And somebody just had to yell out the N-word. Wasn't one of us, I swear to God. To like me, Dustin, Brian, Will, Chance. It wasn't us. It was some bald ass kid that Brian cut. Like, he was one of the kids that, like, their mom knows his mom, so he just joined the party. But like, he was a racist ass kid, so he yelled out the N-word. We already looked suspicious, and somebody already looked like they were calling the cops on us, and nothing happened until we rode our bikes. We rode our bikes for 2 or 3 blocks until we were halfway there at the house, and then 2 cops, 2 blinding red and blue not state troopers, but policemen, sheriff, like, they pulled us over and they went on the intercom. Whoop whoop. Boys, pull your bikes over to the right of the street. You have to stop and blah blah blah. Like, I forgot what he said, but it was like pretty much in the lines of, if you don't stop, we're gonna put you in handcuffs. So we stopped, and there's just a fucking row of bikes and kids. It looked like we were in a biker gang. And that's what he said when we pulled up. He's like, are y'all some type of biker gang? Because there's a lot of you out here past your curfew, and I'm gonna have to get all your guys' names. Bitch, this is bad. Because we are some hooligans. Well, I don't live in that area, but but Brian and Dustin were definitely on the cops' like radar, because they've been like reckless before. Not reckless like endangerment, but like they've got caught doing like stupid stuff before, and the cops already had their name and number, so they could have called Brian's mom, but didn't know that we were out that time. She could have got pissed, and we could have all went home. But anyways, he was like, okay, boys, we're gonna have to sit. You guys have to sit on the curb, and one by one have to tell us what happened tonight. And we're like, we don't know if we're going to jail. Well, definitely not me. I wasn't really because I'm kind of a goody-goody, okay? I'm not really into trouble, so they thought I would be a crack. But you know me, I ain't no snitch. I did my dime, I did my nickel, I'm not going back. But I'm just saying, I did not say anything or harm any relationship. That's why I'm telling you this story. But anyways, the cop gave us the rundown. He's like, Well, first there's one report that you guys weren't wearing your helmets, which he's like scoping us, and he's like, which I don't see. So that's one violation, and also there was other report that there was a racial slur, yelling the N-word. I know freedom of speech, but somebody reported it, and that is a major fine or whatever, like, which means like they'll probably give us like, I don't know, not a jail time but like just go to court or something to say like, yeah, we did it or something like that. But we didn't. So we're like, no, we didn't yell no racial slur. It was just one of the guys, and it just kind of slipped out. Yeah, slipped out. One of the kids yelled the racial slur. But anyway, they took down all our names. Luckily, it was just a fucking warning. But boy, I was shitting bricks when I saw blue and red, and I was the only one in the back. Because they see a fat ass in a Beavers jersey, huffing and puffing. They think I'm running with drugs or something. But we weren't doing drugs or anything. But like, I look suspicious as hell. Everybody looks suspicious as hell. We were all 14, 15, and 16. Like, we didn't know what the hell we were doing, okay? And one kid, the one sour apple, like, the one random kid that had to yell the racial slur because a couple of yee-haws, you know, troubles are brewing. It's one of those kids. But it's like, we almost went to jail for one kid yelling a racial slur. Luckily, we got off with a warning. Because I know we got stopped because we got reported because we weren't wearing helmets. Somebody yelled a racial slur, and plus it was past curfew. I'm surprised we even got passed with a warning. Like, that's all, at least a fine, or at least a phone call to parents. They just said, fuck it, these kids aren't going anywhere. We said we're going back home anyways, so they just let us go and live another day. Oh my god. I never told anybody this story. Well, my friends, they all know because they lived it. We were all at the same party, but I don't think I've ever told you the story on like this channel, and that was probably, even though the law and stuff, with police and stuff, I don't know, I just have bad runnings with not legal people, but cops and security guards and all that blah blah blah. But I'm lucky that we got to tell the tale and not go to jail or anything, or juvie, because we were only 13, 14, and 15. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of like a little short one, like a little bit, because nothing really happened after that. It was just a normal ass sleepover party that went haywire for a little bit, and then just went back to playing video games and listening to music and chilling out with the boys. So, if you guys like this video, I've been Lil Fatty, and I am out.
I'll be ready for the war, tell me where to go, I'ma destroy. I wanna be a fire.
Get low, pussy. Get low.
Get low or you might die. I be looking for the killer drug dealer trying to take my life. I don't wanna go.